Hello everyone, my name is Shane, and in this video, we're going to be doing an unboxing, and I'm going to give my first impressions on the Galaxy Book 6 Ultra. This laptop is available at the time of this video. The retail price, $2,400. Comes in 3 different configurations. We have the base model with the Intel Core Ultra X7 358H and Intel Arc B390 graphics, and there are 2 more upgraded versions. These ones have the Intel Core Ultra 7 356H CPU, but they have NVIDIA graphics, the RTX 5060 and 5070, but these are noticeably more expensive, so I'm interested to see what the base model offers here. So let's see what we get in the box with Samsung's top-end laptop. Inside the box, have our device. Pretty weighty laptop here. Let's see what else we get. We have a lengthy USB Type-C to Type-C charging cable, and just outside of this box, in the original packaging, there was a 100-watt charger included. Now let's check out the star of the show here, Book 6 Ultra. Taking a physical tour here, we have a metal construction here on the top, bottom, and sidings. There is a little bit of plastic on this back portion for whatever reason. Have our standard rubber feet on the bottom, some speaker cutouts. These look to be a little larger compared to the Book 6 Pro. And as far as our ports, we have 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, an HDMI 2.1 on the left, and on the right we have 1 USB-A 3.2 port, have a headphone jack, and an SD card slot. Checking the weight, 3 pounds, 14 ounces. Honestly, not all that bulky considering what we have here. This is the Galaxy Book 6 Pro that I'm checking out right now. This is a 14-inch laptop, but this has the feel and weight of a MacBook Air, whereas this Ultra, definitely much larger laptop overall here. So we have an updated design on the inside now of this Book 6 series. We have some speaker grills here on the sides of the keyboard. I'm definitely excited to try out the speakers on this. We also have a new haptic trackpad. This has been highly requested since the physical clicking trackpad from previous generations just had a really cheap feel to it. We have what looks very similar to a MacBook Pro here on the inside with the completely blacked out keyboard. But overall, first impressions of this in the hand, considering this is an ultra level laptop, it honestly doesn't feel all that bulky. As far as opening and closing on this, very smooth, very easy to do. Looks like on the lid here we have a couple of mics. As far as the rigidity, seems pretty solid here despite being pretty slim. And as far as wobble on this hinge, doesn't seem to be too significant, but I'm really excited to jump into this Book 6 Ultra. Now taking our first look at the 16-inch display, been really enjoying this screen in my first few days of usage. Have some anti-reflective coating, have 500 nits of standard brightness, an AMOLED display here, 120 hertz, a 2880 by 1800 resolution. This is also a touchscreen, so it's been really enjoyable using this computer in really any way I want to over the last few days. Doing an opening and closing test here. Very easy to open and close the lid on this with one hand. Also have a fingerprint sensor up here on the power button. This has gotten me in every single time very accurately. And it's been a few days now since I first started using this Galaxy Book 6 Ultra. I've also been using the Galaxy Book 6 Pro, so have a good idea of what is unique to this Ultra model, since this is definitely excelling in some areas over the Pro, in addition to having better performance in a form factor that I think can handle it better. This has been an excellent trackpad experience in my first few days of use. The speakers are also excellent on this Book 6 Ultra. Have a listen for yourself. So sounding significantly better than that Book 6 Pro, and here's how they sound compared to the MacBook Pro 16-inch. But something that's actually the same, interestingly, on this Book 6 Ultra compared to that smaller Book 6 Pro, we have the same exact keyboard setup on this. We still have the same smaller sized function keys on the top. There are some key areas where I think the MacBook is still excelling, even if it is something as simple as the size of the buttons on the top of the keyboard. The keys are backlit, they do look nice in dark environments, and overall maybe it's just a personal preference thing, but I'm not particularly wild about the chiclet style keyboard on this large of a laptop. Looking at some gaming now on the Book 6 Ultra, this is going to be my main use case of this computer. I'm running old school RuneScape here, running at a smooth 120 frames per second. People love to tell me this isn't an intensive game, but I can use the full GPU here. I have 97% utilization of the new Intel Arc B390 GPU in this. And in some of my initial testing, I'm getting noticeably better performance here in this game compared to the new Galaxy Book 6 Pro. I'm capping out at about 80 frames per second in this same exact scenario on that computer. Whereas this Book 6 Ultra, I can get the max 120 frames per second on this, which that is exactly what I'm looking for from this computer, to be able to do my gaming on this. And mind you, this is cool to the touch. There's a little bit of warmth on the bottom. The fans are running. Here's a sound of those. This is just warm at most on the bottom and completely cool to the touch on top, so much better thermals on this and better performance. On the CPU side, we have the Intel Core Ultra X7 358H. With RuneScape here, you can see it barely puts a dent on the CPU, which I would say this is consistent with Apple's MacBooks at this point. Those also run RuneScape really well, but we're getting excellent CPU performance here. Personally, I benefit a lot more from having these upgraded graphics in this Ultra over the Pro model, while of course getting a noticeably larger display on this. Taking a look at initial battery life, I've been doing a gaming test here for the past hour with close to 100% GPU usage that entire time, around 10 to 20% of the CPU. I used about 50% of the battery in 1 hour, so getting 2 hours of intensive usage out of this, I would say it's good enough. This is a most extreme use case. I have the screen locked to 120 Hz refresh rate, using maximum brightness the entire time, listening to music, playing a game with 100% GPU usage. In lighter tasks, you're going to get phenomenal battery life. That's what these new CPUs are most known for, but glad to see some good graphics performance here. And taking a quick look at the webcam, this films in 1080p 30, have a very slim bezel at the top of this laptop screen, so not much room for a high quality camera. This is how the microphones sound. I would say it gets the job done. Taking a look at the charging speeds on this, with the 100 watt charger included with this laptop, I'm getting up to 59% in 30 minutes. I'm getting up to 81% in just 45 minutes, nearly a full charge in an hour and change. Much faster charging on this Ultra compared to the Pro. So overall, first impressions, I'm really impressed with this Galaxy Book 6 Ultra initially. I would say the keyboard is a little lackluster, and I would like to see a little bit more standard brightness on this Ultra level laptop especially. But aside from those two aspects, an excellent size display, great speakers, huge trackpad. I would really like to see larger function keys and escape key especially. I'm still happy with the package overall. I somehow got a $500 education discount on this when I bought it from Samsung's website, so I was able to get this for around $1,900, and for that price, all things considered, the experience I've had with it, it is a seemingly very capable laptop that I can recommend if you know what you're getting yourself into. But I'll be curious to hear your thoughts on the Galaxy Book 6 Ultra in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see any more videos on this one. Be sure to give a like on your way out, and thanks so much for watching. Take care.